Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. What ready go? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's happiness Peter. You can see from this excitement that I'm so happy. And why am I happy? I'm happy for 200 subscribers. Oh my god, like seriously. Despite not even putting any effort, despite not even putting any effort on this YouTube, my subscribers keep growing. It's not even 200, over 200 subscribers. And it's shocking that how my subscribers are growing. My video quality is not that strong. I don't even know what I'm even giving in my content, but I keep getting support. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And thank you so much for the love and support. Before I started this YouTube, I've done a lot of research. I've seen how to, like, if you want to skyrocket up to 1,000 subscriber in 1 week or the rest, it's possible. I tried it anyway, but I stopped because it's not about having a large audience. It's about having audience that you will connect with, and that is what I want. I want to build a community in YouTube, and that is why I'm taking it gradually. I'm not in a haste. So thank you so much for this lovely 200 subscribers. I see your comments, I see your like on my video. I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, and I say that God will continue to bless you for subscribing to my channel, for supporting me. Thank you so much. For the new people that will click on this video, please do well to subscribe to my channel, and please also watch my other videos. I will really appreciate it. My name is Happiness Peter. I'm a mom of two. I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. This YouTube channel is all about me, my lifestyle, things that I went through in the past, things that I will see in the future, and also to keep records for myself and my children. Do well to watch my other videos to see interesting things about myself and my children. Just last week, because I'm dropping this video definitely this Thursday, I didn't want to. If you go through my video sequence, you'll see I do one sit down and I do one activity. I do one sit down, I do one. So this is the first time I'm doing a sit down and another sit down. And why am I doing it? It's based on the reaction I got from the other previous sit down video that I made on my divorce. First of all, when I made that video, I had a lot of cold feet. Should I post it? Should I not post it? But I know that somebody needs it, because people reach out to me unknowingly. People will just reach out and be like, how have you been doing it? What is it? Who is your sponsor? Sometimes people even think people even think I have a man that is sponsoring my lifestyle, or that is giving me the morale to move on with life. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have any sponsor. The only sponsor I have is God and my family. That is the only sponsor I have, and my family is not in the financial aspect because everybody has their own responsibility, and I'm not that the needy type. I'm not that demanding type. My family are there to support me morally, like give me any support that I want in any way. Anytime I call upon any of them, they are there to always listen to me. So these are the sponsors I have. I have God Almighty. Without God, I don't know how I would have navigated this situation of my life. God is my strength. He has been my all and all. Anytime I cry out to him, he's there. He hears me and he answers my prayers ASAP, despite being a sinner. And the other sponsor I have is my few quality friend. When I'm talking about few quality friend, like maybe like I don't even think they're even up to 5. Oh my god. So these are also the people that give me moral support. That anytime I call them and I want to rant, like I can rant to, like anytime I call them that I want to rant, they are always there to listen to me. I can rant for like over an hour. They are there to listen to me. They are there to give me moral support. They are there to also take my bad bills, because sometimes when they are advising me and the advice is not aligned to what I want, I start warning them. As I go on in them, and after warning them, they're like, whether you like it or not, I'll still tell you what I want to tell you. And at the end of the day, I sit down and realize that, oh, they're actually telling me the truth. So these people have been my backbone. And also the newest backbone people that I have now is this my YouTube community. Oh my god, I can't believe that strangers can actually be a backbone to strangers. Like, I can't believe it. This is my new community on YouTube. It is God that will bless you people for me. It is God that will bless you people for me. Thank you for your support. So without wasting your time, I want to continue on that. I can see the reaction on that divorce talk. So I want to just make it sharp, sharp and move on with that phase of life. So I want to talk about how I was able to navigate all these things. Remember, I was pregnant, pregnant woman taken to court for divorce. How did you survive it? So I want to just say all this thing and I'm done and I move on. Any other thing I will say, it's not regarding that, it's regarding my life. So like I said in my other video, if you've not watched my divorce story, please, I'll drop the link. I always forget to drop link on my video. I think I'll start learning that. I'm going to drop the link of my divorce story on this video. And I'm also going to drop the link to my second childbirth story on this video. Please do well to watch them so that you understand where I'm coming from, because not to start repeating myself, so I will not go into details. So let me start with the first separation. How was I able to navigate it? First of all, when the first separation happened, my mom was in the hospital fighting for her life. So just imagine. Hi. Oh God, I don't wish my enemy to see what I saw in 2018. And this marriage wahala also play a key into the life of my mom, because my mom kept getting called, I will divorce your daughter, I don't want to marry again, I'll divorce. Just imagine the poor woman that love you so much, and your thank you, even if her child was horrible, the thank you give to her was to, like, be threatening her. And I know that that was why it was so painful to me, and I know that that was what also caused her. Though she was not complaining, though she was not saying that, but my mom was worried. She was damn worried. But truth to be told, when all these things were happening, I can remember the last conversation that I had with my mom. My mom told me categorically, and I thank God and I bless God for making her tell me that, because that thing that she told me made me say I don't care anymore. My mom told me that it's not a do or die. If you know you cannot bear it anymore, please leave. Bring your child for me. I will take care of her. Move on with your life. And when my mom told me that, I was like, okay, if my mom can say that to me, based on, remember her, my mom saw Shege Banza in marriage. My mom saw Shege Banza in marriage, and she doesn't want any of her child. She's always saying that none of her child will experience what she experienced. So when she told me that, I said, okay, don't worry, we'll know what to do it. And she falls sick. And when she falls sick, she didn't even know what was happening during the separation. Rather than my ex being a support system to me, he was the bone that wanted to take my life along with my mom's own. So when he left, I was alone with my child. First of all, in this life, you have to be shameless. If you want to gain something in this life, be it financial, anything you want to gain in this life, remove what will people say away from you. If you remove what will people say away from you, you're one foot closer to your progress. Yes, I damned whatever people will say. After calling my brother, and I told my brother said, don't leave that house. If you leave that house, if anything happens to you, don't call me. I'm not like, so how can I stay in the house alone? You're like, you have to stay there. That is your house. My brother made me realize that is your matrimonial home. That is where they married you into. You have to take charge of your space. If you give anybody opportunity to take up your position in your house, you are finished. Like, he left you does not mean that the marriage is over. That was where later on when he explained to me that he left the house does not mean that the marriage is over. The marriage is over when he comes back to you, to the family, and said he's no longer married, and return you back to the family, or he goes to court. Later on, later when I sat down, I discussed with my brother. I was like, how will you tell me to stay in that house for 1 year? What kind of embarrassment is that? My brother had to let me know that that is my home. Whether he's out or whether he's not out, that is your house. That when that house ceases being your house is when he returns you back to the family. That he came to the family to take you. Abi, did you go to him alone? I said no. He came to the family to take you. So when he returned you back to the family, because he cannot go back to my family and say I'm no longer married. They will ask, where is the girl that you say you're no longer married? Forget me say to hell with tradition. Sometimes tradition is sweet. I was saying that because some part of it was not favoring the women. Yes, truth be told, some part of tradition does not still favor the women, but some part, by the time you sit down and you analyze it, you see that truly it sometimes favor the women. So my brother said if he had come to him alone and said, I'm no longer marrying your sister, he will ask him, where is my sister? And if he doesn't give him an answer about where is my sister, that he will get him arrested until he provides his sister. Until he provides his sister. So if I leave that house and he comes to him and he tell him where is my sister, and he said your sister is in the house, and they come to the house looking for me and they do not see me, then he doesn't know what to, he will not know what to do. So the best bet is for me to remain in that house until he comes back to the family and said that they're not for. My brother was like telling him that they told me to stay in that house was not that they were forcing me to be in the marriage, that they know what was happening, but they want tradition to take place. And mind you, in husband and wife matter, they pull out to, this is Nigeria, let me say it in English. Learn not to interfere in husband and wife matter, because at the end of the day, these people will settle and turn you to be the enemy. So my brother was also avoiding not being the enemy of that marriage. Oh my God. So that was why he said I have to stay there for like 1 year, and when they see that truly that he left me for a long period of time, that's when they can now come in and they can now pull me with their full chest. How was I able to stay? I didn't do anything. I faced my work. Thank God I was working. To my upcoming year, well, please, if you are working, you're doing anything, and you get married, please, don't leave that your source of income for marriage. Except if you are not working ahead. But even if you are not working and you get married, please look for something doing. My financial freedom set me free. Yes, my financial freedom was my making everything, made my life smooth and made my life easy. When they left, I had no choice. When I told my brother said I should stay there, I had no choice than to face my child. My daughter was like 6 months. Face my daughter, I face my means of income. I wake up in the morning, I'll just come down. I say good morning to neighbors. If you answer me, fine. If you don't answer me, I don't care. I'm not even the neighbor type. I don't make friends in my community. I don't know. It's just good morning, and I'm out to work. I come back, I drop my child at crèche. I come back from crèche. I come back from work, pick my child, buy whatever I want to buy. My life was sweet that period. To be sincere with you, I had peace that first separation. I was living a very sweet and peaceful life. But people kept telling me, anybody like, oh no, your daughter, and reconcile. Go and watch the other video to see the reconciliation talk. And when he left again the second time, this time around I was pregnant. First of all, go and watch the birth story of my second child to see my reaction on my second pregnancy. I'm not going to dive into that. When I came home that day, on that fateful day, before he left, things had really happened. A lot of things had happened. A lot of people had gotten involved, and they were all trying to foster peace. But in my mind, I was like, I am not interested in the peace. Please, I want the marriage to end. I am no longer. But people were like, no, let's just see now. Even in courts, they still try to. You still have a mediation. You cannot just go to court and court will just tell you, okay, let's divorce. No, they'll still have a mediation. They'll still try to like make peace and see. Nobody will just. Marriage is it's a sacred thing. You understand? You cannot just wake up in the morning, especially when kids are involved. So you cannot just wake up and just say, okay, let us start the marriage. No, you first of all you try to provide peace. So they were all trying to provide. They were like, I'm not interested. Please, let's just be done. Let us be done. Let me move on with my life. He said he's no longer married. That is what he has been telling me right from the first day of the marriage. I got married on Saturday. On Monday, 2 days after the marriage, he started telling me that he was no longer interested. And I have been begging and begging. I am done begging. If they did not tell me that I will enter marriage and I'll be begging somebody to marry me, I was not informed. And now that I've been informed that all my life they had to be begging him to be married to me, I am not cut out for that. I am done begging. I'm no longer begging anybody. It is coming for me. He has been the one saying he's no longer married. He's no longer married. So why will I keep begging him to marry me? For what purpose? Marry me and be pregnanting me and be having children? No. Please. Let's be done with it. And on that fateful day, I came back from work as usual, and everything has gone out. Everything I'm talking about is personal effect. It's clothes, everything, to the electronics in the house. The first one he left the electronics. He went with all his personal stuff and left the electronics. The second one, he left with the electronics, and anything his hand could grab in the marriage. So when I came back that fateful day from work, and I opened the door and I saw an empty house, oh my god, I cried. And I called one of my best friend. If she's watching this video, she's going to laugh. I called her. You know, she was part of the ones that was like telling me I should calm down. I should calm down. A marriage, that you're too hot, you're too this, you're too that. You have to stay for the sake of your child. She's part of the people that confused me there. I called her and I blasted her. Hey, Jesus. I blasted her like, you have put me in a serious problem. She's like, what happened? I said, this man has left me again. And this time around, he left not with his personal effect, he left with the entire thing in the house. That you have finished my life. You have finished me. I am dead. I am this. I abused this, my friend. Like, I was shouting, I was crying. That you were the one that put me in this mess. I told you I'm no longer doing. You're the one that said go back. You are the part of people that gingered me. Go back for the sake of your daughter. Now see me with a daughter with another belly. Like, where will I start from? Where do I go? I was like, you know, God bless my friends. She didn't even say anything. All she could say was that she don't worry. She just give me 2 or 3 years that I'll come back and tell her thank you. And guess what? Just last year, I called her and I told her thank you. I said thank you for encouraging me to, because did the devil try to use me over my son? The devil tried to use me. I'm not going to say what happened, but as an adult, you will understand the level of frustration that the devil tried to useless my life and the life of my child. And after making that call, I called this social platform, something that, you know, that you can call the person and the person will listen if you want to run. I called that lady that night, and she was like that she was in a conversation with her children or something like that, that she would talk to me later on. That was the only 2 calls I made. I didn't even call my family that night, and I slept off with that call. I didn't even look. Oh my god, my daughter is just a very, very peaceful child. She sleeps all through the night. I think I did whatever I have to do that night, and we slept off. And in the morning when I woke up, I just had peace. I don't know where that peace came from. Seriously, I just had peace, and I embraced the peace. So in nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, when God give you that peace, please just surrender. Surrender to God. People will like wonder how he's going to do it. I don't know how he's going to do it, but just surrender. I surrender everything to God, and I moved on with my life. I faced my job, I faced my daughter, and I faced my pregnancy, because my priority in life was not to have a life-threatening sickness in pregnancy, because that's the worst thing that can happen to any woman, is to have a life-threatening sickness. And again, another thing I did was I didn't even talk to anybody apart from I had 2 best friends then. One of them were estranged, all thanks to marriage wahala that made us estranged. But not that we're not talking to each other. We're just like hi. Then the other of my friend, that's the only friend I have. Then my family, I was open to everybody. I didn't even tell anybody. My colleagues, the day I told my colleagues that I was divorced, they were all shocked. They were like, how? When? Is it now? Even if I still tell them it was when I was pregnant, like, how? Because there was no sign of it. I was going to work. I soaked myself in my job. I invited God in my life. Remember, I said I was not a prayerful person before, but I started teaching myself how to pray, and you know, I handed everything to God in prayer. What else? I was just concentrating in giving birth. I was just looking forward to giving birth. When I found out the sex of my child, oh my god, it was the happiest day of my life, because I was like, oh, let me just have a boy and a girl. Hi, I'm back again. So my camera, my phone, I don't know what happened. I had a lot of videos in it, so it stopped recording on its own. So I couldn't, and that day was a very busy day for me, so I couldn't complete the video. So I want to complete that video right now in the car. So like I was saying, how I was able to navigate all those crises, especially being pregnant, was just I handed everything to God, and I took life as it comes. Every day I wake up, see, I did not give myself any target. I did not give myself any expectation. I take life as it comes, which was, I think that was really what helped me. And I make sure that I left everything behind. For example, when I leave my home, that's, remember that I had to be staying alone. First of all, people will like ask me, why is he always the one leaving? Why didn't you leave? Why will I leave? Why should I leave? Legally, he's supposed to be the one to leave. Legally, I have a baby and I'm pregnant, so legally he's supposed to be the one to leave, but illegally he's still supposed to be the one to leave because the house was jointly rented by both of us. So why will I leave my house for another woman to come and be lounging? If you want to leave, you can leave. As for me, I will not leave. I was pushed to leave. But, like I said, my brother made me realize that, my brother sat me down and made me realize that when the interference was too much, the interference was too much, my brother made me realize that that is my home and I have to be in charge of my home. That whoever I open my door for is the person that will come in. If I say you will not enter, you will not enter. That I should not try and ever leave that house, except if my life is in danger, which I think it's not. Because he was actually not the one threatening me. The threat was coming from his family. You understand? So my brother gave me that impression. And again, during the first separation, there was a mini separation before the big separation. Jesus, I can't believe that I'll be laughing while talking about this. There was a mini, like a 3 weeks separation before the 6 weeks separation. So during that 3 week separation, we had some legal litigation and the rest. And when I told them the mom coming, the sibling, they warned him. Hey, that was when I know that Nigeria government can sometimes, legal government can sometimes be good though. When we went for that litigation, they warned him that his mom should not come to my house again. I like, you guys did not tell me. I thought it's our house. I'm in the car and I don't want to put on the AC, because if I put on the AC to be making some kind of sound. That's why I'm using this. I'm sweating. The weather is hot now in Nigeria. So when they told him that, like, I was shocked. The women, he was the one that took me there. In short, I don't like wahala. He knows I don't like wahala. I don't like stress. So anything legal, anything police, and I don't want it. I just want life. Let me wake up, go to the work, come back, sleep at home, and I don't anything that will give me that is not aligned to the purpose of my life. Please, I don't like it. So he just wanted to stress my life, and every move that he made backfired. So for example, that first mini separation that he took me to some place, I don't want to mention the place, but it's a litigation, it's not a court, it's a smaller version of the court. When I got there and I told them that this is what is happening, that the mom is basically threatening me, interfering in the marriage, coming to the house to give me some kind of stress, they left me and they faced him. They're like, if your mom Jesus, I was shocked. I'm just telling you how it was. For those of you women that are scared of doing the legal way, don't be scared. They turned and told him, if your mom ever come to your house again, they will get him arrested. And he told him point blank, your mom is third party to this marriage. I was like, did you say your mom? I thought she's our everything. That was why I said that innocent me, I thought it was normal. African setting, you're married to a man, you're married to the entire family. So I felt like the family has a say in the marriage. And when they gave him that warning and they told him that if the mom comes, they will get the mom arrested. That is what they told him. They told him if the mom step her foot in that house, they will get her arrested. I was like, really? So in nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, whatever happened at home, so my brother told me that that is my home, that whether he lives or not is none of his business, that is my house, and I must take authority over my house. That he said he's leaving, bye-bye, that he should go, but I must take authority, that because he left does not mean I will leave. Mind you, I have a father house. I have a father house in Lagos. I have my siblings' house. I have anywhere I could go to. I have my friend's house. So living was not like I don't have anywhere to go to. I have a lot of places to go to. But my brother made me know that I have to take authority of that house, that is my house. And that was why I had to stay back. Because my brother said, if you're running, where are you running to? You're running with a baby, with pregnancy. Instead of you to go and enjoy your house, you're there, you're saying, let him run. After running, you will come back. Except he's not the one that married you. Dear women, dear women in abusive marriage, please be firm. Make sure you have a very strong family. It wasn't easy with my family. Sometimes my family will give me boosts. Like this one, I said my family said I have to stay in the house. I said I was not staying. My family said if I leave the house. So when my family give me boosts and I want to, I'm not staying, I want to do they will not threaten me. If you leave the house, if anything happens to you, don't call us. So it's not as if it was so smooth with my family. It wasn't smooth with my family. My family sometimes were like, no way, they would threaten me because I'm kind of stubborn anyway. But my stubbornness is a good stubborn. So I'm just being sincere. I'm being open. So my family was not like, they were not like aiding me. My family were not aiding me. My family tried every means to make the marriage work by not supporting me. My family never for once supported me. Sometimes I was even wondering, are you sure that you're my siblings? It was later on, after maybe 1 year or 2 years, when we sit and we talk about it, they will now be letting me know that they didn't want to aid me because they don't want me to come back they are the one that came and brought me out of the marriage. No, they want everything to go, smoothly, so that heaven and earth will bear everybody witness that we all tried and it didn't work. So I remained there. So what I did was, when I leave the house for that day, I make sure that I leave every thought of whatever is happening in that house, and I come to work. As soon as I enter my company office, I face, why am I sweating like this? I have no choice than to on the AC. I'm sorry about the noise you guys will hear. The sweat is too much. Not making it look as if I'm suffering. You guys will be hearing, so I'm sorry about that in advance. The weather is so hot in Nigeria, so I have to, and as I'm sweating, it's making me uncomfortable. So as soon as I get into my company, I've leave all the burden there and I face my work. And when I leave my office, I leave everything at the office and I face myself and my child. So that was how I was able to navigate. It's not, I didn't do anything special, and I also laid everything to God in prayer. And the most important thing, I put myself as a priority. Me. Everything was all about me. I gave myself the comfort. I stopped. Who's saving help? I stopped saving. I'm not saving anything. As I'm making the money, I'm taking care of myself. I'm making myself happy. I even had to do a photo shoot. That's to tell you how far I just woke up that day and I'm like, I think I deserve to have a photo shoot. Okay, I saw one of my friend pregnancy photo shoot. I with her husband, a friend with her husband on Facebook. I'm like, I think I deserve to have a photo shoot. In my first pregnancy, I did not have a professional photo shoot because I was like, well, we did at home, and it wasn't with my spouse, with my ex then. So in this second one, I think I deserve to have a photo shoot. So I took myself to a makeup studio. I got, even the lady, when I was telling her later on that, do you know that when I came to your studio to do that pregnancy makeup, that I was separated from my ex, she was shocked because we were talking, because she has been my hairstylist and my makeup this thing in the past. She know my house, she know my ex and everything. So when I was telling her later on that, you know, when I came to your studio with pregnancy to do that photo shoot, that I was separated from my ex, she was like, how? I said, that's lie. So I went to the studio, I make up, I called the photographer, went out, not even in the house, went out with our clothes, and I did a photo shoot with my pregnancy. See, everything that was making me happy was what I was doing. I just let everything die because the marriage has been dead. for like 1 year ago, even before the separation. We're just trying to patch things which was not patchable, so I had no choice. So why would I be killing myself? I have cried what I want to cry in the marriage, because did I cry? Oh my god, I cried my life out. I've cried, so why would I continue crying after it has ended? It has ended. The most important thing is that my life did not end. My daughter's life did not end. I have my daughter. I have a child that is coming. So I have to. When he left, with the help of my brother, we were able to get whatever we could get to, like, you know. And thank God I even had some money with me. Thank God that I used my sense in the marriage. I saved my money. As I was spending, I was still saving, because I'm this kind of person. I'm not a material person. Rather than buying material things, this necklace I'm wearing is my daughter's own. That's to tell you, I don't wear all those things. This earring, I don't even know where I dug it out from. So I'm not that material kind of person. I prefer having my money. After giving myself, oh, I'm watching a beautiful car that just drove in. After giving myself basic life and comfort, I save my money. That's what I do. So I was able to, like, my brother, with the help of my brother, he was able to get some of the things that were missing, just to give myself a comfortable life. And when I put to bed, I arranged with my family. My family were there with me, just like in my bed story, just like I stated in bed story. And after bed, I gave myself the best omugo. Hey, should I tell you omugo story? Do you want to hear my omugo story? I gave myself the omugo story, and the sweetest part of it was my mom was able to come for omugo. God, I'm so grateful for that period. My mom came for omugo, though she didn't do anything, but having her around me was the best thing that would ever happen to me. And after omugo, I resumed work. I gave myself the best gift, and which is what I'm inside already. I gave myself the best omugo, best gift, with the help of my brother. My brother helped arrange everything, and I drove into work. I came to work. Everybody was like, congratulations. I was looking very, very robust. I'm going to look for that picture. I was looking very robust and very beautiful. People thought that maybe that one man is there, that my ex was like, hey, this girl's husband is like, he's really taking care of her. They didn't know that I left my body and I gave myself the best of life I could. I resumed work and I moved on with work. We're still having court matter. Court matter was going back and forth, stressing me. I'm going to do another video, because this video is becoming too long and I don't want it, because of my laugh and the joke about it. I'm sorry about it if you don't like it. So I'm going to do another video on how I told my colleague and my friends. Mind you, the only people that know what happened at that period was one of my best friend, my immediate family, my maternal uncle, and that's it. No other person knew what was happening. No other person. And the reason why I did not want anybody to know what was happening was, not that I was hiding it for what, but I didn't want any distraction. I don't want any pity, because I don't want anybody, oh, hey, yeah, when I pass, hey, yeah, I don't want it. I wanted everything to work out for my own good before I'll start saying it. And by the time I'm telling you, instead of you to look at me and pity me, like, it's like she's enjoying, no? So that was why I kept it, like, I didn't even, and trust my family are this kind of person. If you don't talk, they will not talk. Even when I told my extended uncles, they were like, they are not aware. I said, my elder brother did not tell you. Like, when I call my elder brother, he said, why will you tell them that? Don't I have mouth? I should use my mouth and go and be telling people. My siblings don't even have that time. They don't have that time. The broadcast was coming from my ex and his family. And again, what helped me was on social media, I blocked him. Yes, I blocked him on social. Hi, good morning. I blocked him on social media because I don't want high blood pressure. I blocked all our mutual friends. I don't have friends, so most of our friends, I'm going to state why we had mutual friends in our next video. Most of our friends are mutual. Any of them that I feel that, want to come and poke nose into my life, I block them. I'm sorry if you see this video. I'm sorry. I did all those blocking because of my mental health, because I was pregnant and I don't want any form of distraction or anything that will cause problem for me, or that will be a life-threatening thing to my life, or cause me high blood pressure. I blocked his family because his family came threatening me on Facebook, so I had to block all of them and to have my peace. That also helped me. So in nutshell, in all, what I did, what really saved me was God. You see, God, no, God was my number one savior, then my family, then I had to talk to myself and give myself peace. I accepted peace than struggle. I accepted peace, and I blocked every distraction, anything that was going to cause distraction for me. I blocked it off to have peace, and that was what helped me. That was how I was able to I'm at work, so I'm greeting my colleagues. So that was the way I was able to navigate all those mess. If you think I'm joking, in short, I don't wish, and let me not even say go and try it, I don't wish my enemy what I went through in 2018 and 19. I don't wish my enemy. And do I wish him bad? I don't wish him bad. It's very, very painful. It's very, very painful. But for the sake of my children, I don't wish him bad. I leave it, let him be. But as for me, nobody is going to make me not to say what I experienced. I'm going to use me as a medium to set my stories for somebody to learn and to be careful. A lot of gist is coming, a lot of things are coming. I'm going to tell you how I was able to raise 2 children alone as a full-time working mom. Full-time, not even full-time, with a demanding job. I'm going to do that in another video, how I was able to navigate that. And I'm also going to share how my friends and extended family reacted to, and my colleague at work reacted to my divorce. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry in advance for my laughing. I'm a laugh. I laugh a lot. That I laugh a lot does not mean that I don't feel pain. I feel pain. It's painful, but thank God I like laughing. You understand? I can just stay on my own and just I know how to keep myself, entertain myself in a nutshell. So I'm sorry if I laugh a lot. That is the only way I can express that's the only way I express myself. That I'm laughing does not mean I am also not firm, or so I'll end this video here. I'm sorry if this video is so long, like, you know, matter plenty. Comment below if you're enjoying this story. Comment below so that I can keep giving you more more updates. Comment below. Thank you so much for over 200 subscribers. I really appreciate. Thank you. It's because of you that I'm still filming. If not for you, I will not be able to film. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support, and thank you for all the encouragements in the divorce video. I really appreciate it, and I pray that God will continue to bless you and bless me and bless everybody in this world. Thank you, and as usual, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I love you all.